Okay, welcome to my fifth video live stream, mga Badz. This is actually my fifth live. I just want to thank all of you for supporting my YouTube channel. And before we start our live and our topic, because our topic today is all about badminton, as promised before, I'll be discussing to you about coaches and educators code of conduct. Okay, so we will be tackling that. That will be uh, a sort of more or less a short discussion. Another BWF code of conducts. So, mamaya. But before that, I would like to congratulate all of you for being a part of my YouTube channel. So ako rin, no, I just want to say thank you to all of you, to my subscribers, and of course to all of you, to my subscribers, and of course to those who are watching my live, my videos, and for supporting because today I would like to show you there was an email from YouTube. Okay, so before that, I tried to apply for I think this was last week. I tried to apply my 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 channel for the YouTube partner program, so that of course we can do we can learn and try to grow um, our YouTube together. So I applied for monetization. As you can see here, this was 16 hours ago. So I would like to say thank you to YouTube because within 72 hours they responded to my application. After 16 hours of doing so, um, ito na. Um, there was an email that I received 6 hours ago saying that congratulations, your YouTube channel Jaymoen has been accepted to the YouTube program or partner program and is now able to monetize at YouTube. Yay! Thank you guys. Okay. Now to get started, check on so on and so forth. So if you notice, if for those who are my loyal subscribers, if you notice in my videos now, you can already see ads. Okay, so please don't skip the ads because this is where we will, earn if there will be, and of course, I would promise that the first earning that we'll be having will be given back to my very loyal supporters. Okay, maybe cash or maybe in raffle or whatsoever. So ako na po yung bahala na. Okay, so today we will be discussing about code of conduct of coaches. So kung nakikita nyo sa screen, andyan yan, no? Coaches and educators code of conduct. Okay, so if you see that, the purpose for this one basically is to maintain the highest standard of YouTube or of conduct coaches. Okay, so like educators and those who perform in similar roles in teaching. So babasahin ko lang to, no, para at least yung iba na medyo hindi masyadong nagbabasa, nagkinig lang sa live ko, so they will also hear. So number two purpose for this is to ensure a positive teaching or learning environment for players and of course for learners, no? Because um, hindi lang po to sa mga coaches, pati din yung mga educators, yung mga teachers, na hindi naman mga players before, but they have the talent to teach children at a certain age or age limit or range of age, no? So, the third purpose for this is to ensure and maintain fair and orderly administration and conduct of the BWF or the Badminton World Federation sanctioned tournament where a coach or team manager or player sits in the field of play performing a coaching role at your BWF sanctioned tournament. Yeah. Number five, number four is of course kung hindi nyo makita, ito yon. Um, Uphold the good name of course, the Badminton World Federation and integrity of okay. So anyway, um, let's move on. So, applicability. So, paano ito naging applicable? How will this be applicable? Para kanino to? O, kumbaga, ito yung sabi para kanino yung dinidiscuss ko. Diba? So, una, of course, it applies to all coaches and educators, no? Who similarly take on responsibility of being a coach or even being a trainer. No? So the coach may or may not be licensed. I repeat, no, the coach may not or may not be licensed to the BWF or hold a BWF coaching credential. So basically, pinaka-basic kasi ito sa lahat ng nagko-coach dyan at train. So ito, kahit na wala kayong lisensya galing sa BWF or even in the Philippines, the Philippine Badminton Association, at least nalalaman nyo yung basic talaga kung paano mag-handle ng isang player or how will you be able to um, conduct yourself in comes to training children and players. Number two, all coaches and team managers or even team officials and players, so pwede sa kanila to, na, who take on coaching role at the back of the court in the field of play. As I've mentioned before in my life, kung saan yung field of play, doon yung kung saan lugar naglalaro yung yung badminton players, no? Okay, so ito yung tatawag natin ng field of play. Then number three, of course, applicable itong code of conduct to all coaches and even managers, no, team managers and officials, no, participating in a badminton world sanctioned tournament. So basically, this will be accepted. So general provisions lang tayo. So code of ethics. So ano nga ba to? So coaches, educators, and managers. So papalakin ko lang po ha. Okay. So let's go to number three. Code of ethics or general provision of code of ethics. This is for coaches, educators, and team managers and team officials covered under the code. Will be required or are required to adhere to the general provisions of the BWF Code of Ethics. Baga, kasama na doon yung core values, principles, and conduct defined in your BWF Code of Ethics. Dati-dati, di ba? We already mentioned, I think if I can remember, in our third live stream, I discussed about the Code of Ethics in badminton. Specifically for players. Okay. Number four, specific provisions of the conduct. So, ito na yun. Kung ano yung provision per position or ano yung isang ano yung role ng isang yung tao sa isang team. So, let's talk about the code of conduct for team manager. So, ano yung role? Team manager's role. So, ito. So, una, sinasabi dito na team managers, coaches, or team officials who are taking on the role of team manager BWF sanctioned tournament are required, basically, take note, required to follow specific provision as outlined by this code of conduct. So, makikita to sa libro, no, or sa guidance na binigay ng BWF, coaches, team officials, and educators code of conduct council approved on the 19th of March, effective 1st June of 2017. So ito yon, no, pinaka-latest. And then of course, yung sa team manager din, no, supporting fully the information flow on tactical matters between the referee and the player. So basically, if you talk about technical matters, dapat alam ng team manager din yan, no? Kung ano yung ginagawa o ano yung information between the referee and the players, dapat alam mo, no? Of course, you abide with the code of conduct. So, ito. Supporting fully the information flow on logistics, sample transportation, accommodation, dito yung mga tawag yung logistics and practice schedule. Minsan kasi, sa isang team manager, dapat alam mo, like example, if you play for, like in the Philippines, you play for regional meet or DepEd sanctioned meet, dahil sa madami yung mga participants, minsan meron nagkakaroon yan ng scheduling before the tournament kung kailan kayo pwedeng mag-train sa facility where the tournament will be held, ganun yun. So, dapat alam ng team manager to. So, you have to abide, no? Abide or fully support, no? Kung ano yung um, um, pwede, no? Like, kailan kayo mag-practice, uh, about transportation, ano yung sasakyan nyo, then saan kayo i-accommodate. So, ganon. So, dapat alam nyo to between tournament organizer and of course the team and player. So, basically, ang role ng team manager dapat alam niya. Then, of course, sa team manager, you have to attend the scheduled managers meeting on behalf of the team. Kasi siyempre, if there will be technical questions, at least alam nyo, no? You can relate to the coaches and even to the players kung ano yung yung agreed na na sa meeting ng team ng managers meeting. Of course, then reporting any player withdrawals in a timely manner and following the standard procedure. So, yun. Yun yung sa team manager. Ano nga ba yung coaching role, no? At BWF sanction tournaments. So, ito na. So, coaches, team officials, or the team manager or a player who is taking the seat and performing the role of a coach in the field of play at a BWF sanctioned tournament are required to follow the specific provisions as outlined in the Code of Conduct. So, if I can remember, yung sa second or first, or second live stream ko, ito yung parang pinag-flash ko na binabasa ko sa inyo. Ngayon, ito yung sa fifth na live stream ko. I will try to explain further the basics of this para at least nalalaman nyo. If you are a player, if you are a coach, or even if you are a teacher or even a trainer, no? Especially kung how will you behave, no, in a BWF sanctioned tournaments. Okay, so ito, those performing this role, if you are a coach, a team official, or team manager, or even a player, must take note. Must ang sinabi ha, must address appropriately in the team uniform sports clothing and or shirt or polo. So at least you have to specifically address kung ano yung team uniform nyo. No, para at least man lang okay yung tingnan yung player. Okay? Then of course, the referee shall decide if a coach is inappropriately dressed. Okay? We'll have to check this first. No? Medyo weak yung weak yung connection ko. Wait. Okay. Sige. Okay. Nawala talaga yung connection ko. Anyway, if you show if you're still there, mag-stream pa naman tayo. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, let's continue. So, check ko lang to, no? Yung connection. Nasa medyo mabukid-kid kasi ako na na place. So, wala, I'm not in the city. So, that's why I just wanted to do this live. So, for a while, ha? Titingnan natin kung paano nga ba. Okay, so, sige. I hope hindi ako nawala. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Oh, ngayon. So, as coaches or as a trainer, dapat you have to be seated in your designated chairs, no, provided at the end of the court behind his or her or player. Dati-rate, when we conduct um, tournament, um, tournament, hindi pa sanction ng BWF o wala pa yung ano nila. Minsan nilalagay yung mga um, chairs at the side, no? At the side of the court. So ngayon, um, we see to it that we follow the BWF code of conduct na na dapat yung chair would be saan yung player, no? Doon, no? Sa side na kung saan yung player mo. So basically, your player will be facing his or her back to you. Okay. Remember also that you should not coach when the shuttle is in play or in any manner distracting opposing player or distract player. Ganun yun. As coaches, do not delay the game by coaching in any form. No? Minsan kasi tayo, parang bugso ng damdamin. Coach tayo, well, the goal is to play. So, bawal yan sa badminton. Okay lang sa ibang sport, pero sa badminton, bawal talaga. Okay? Now, point breaks, during a match, return to your designated chairs as soon as the umpire announces that there are 20 seconds remaining. For example, no, sa interval, sabihin ng umpire, interval. Pag sinabi ng umpire, court 1, 20 seconds, court 1, 20 seconds, dapat yung coaches talagang babalik na sa kanilang mga pwesto, which is at the end line of each uh, court or field of play. Okay? So let's go to 4.10. Not verbally abuse, take note, verbally abuse or intimidate in any form or such as shouting or making gestures or in any other way distract any spectator. Okay? Tech, most especially technical official, opposing coach or opposing technical official or even opposing players. Bawal yan. As much as possible, we have to conduct indecency when we play badminton, especially for BWF sanctioned tournaments. 4.11, not attempt to communicate in any way with officials or coaches or team officials or use of any electronic device for any purpose, including, for example, mobile phones, computers, or similar devices. So, yan. Okay? Sige. Suppose next is not make or attempt to make any unwelcome, abusive, or intimidating physical contact in any way with any spectators or even other tournament officials and so forth and so on. Bawal. Then not bring the sports into disrepute through media comments, either pre, during, or post tournament that relate to technical tournament officials or even technical officials, opposing coaches or team officials and or players that are personal in nature, no? Imply biases and even question their integrity, no? So bawal yan. Especially ngayon, no? Mahilig tayo sa social media. So, minsan binubuli natin yung kabila, no? Nagpo-post tayo ng medyo offensive na personal na hindi naman related, no, sa badminton. Okay? Now, for coaches and educators, no, coaches or educators who take on coaching or even tutor, trainer, or educator role, and who are teaching players and learners badminton tactical, physical, and practical skills and knowledge or other contents. Take note, ito yung kinakailangan nyo gawin. First is you have to act as good role model. And of course, promote positive aspects of sports and of badminton. Okay, so always maintain, Nabi, to always maintain a high level of personal conduct and professionalism. So as coaches and educators, dapat we have to be role model. Ma mahirap or ang sama tingnan na tayo pa yung nagbubuli. No, I could say that to myself minsan. Nagbubuli or nagsisigaw ng umpire. So parang kinu-question natin yung isang umpire sa kanyang ito yung makikita ng players natin. So sasabihin ng players, ay pwede lang pala namin murahin yung isang umpire pag nagkamali siya kasi ginagawa ng coach namin. Bawal yun. Okay, so you have to act and you have to be good role models, PA coaches and educators. So 4.15, recognize the responsibility to the sports, to the players being coached, to other coaches, parents, to BWF and participation in the sports. So basically, mayroong kanya-kanyang responsibilities yan. So you have to recognize, kung ano sa kanila, ano yun, as coaches. Understand also and abide by the rules of confidentiality. Ensure confidential and personal information related to students, learners, or even colleagues at the BWF and others being interacted, which is only used in appropriateness. Okay? Ibig sabihin na, yung coach niya, separated yan eh. Kasi gano'n. So, parang, ano mo na yan, no? Hindi na, wala na sa tema. Okay? Treat all students or learners equally and with respect. Fairness, honesty, and consistency regardless of their backgrounds and beliefs and abilities. Minsan kasi tayo, meron tayong mga favorites. No? Ito kasi, you can say her or him, that, or kilala natin yung parents, best friend natin yung parents, gusto yung hindi, dapat wala. You have to treat them equally and with due respect. Okay? So 4.18, take reasonable measures to protect students, learners, and safeguard their welfare and health. Okay? So, kung nakikita nyo ako kasi, pag coach ako, I see to it that these players do a certain exercise. Pero kung nakikita ko medyo, parang iba yung, makita mo naman yan sa physical, nila. Parang may iniinda na injury or hindi lang sinasabi sa'yo kasi siguro nahihiya or gusto niya improve siya. You have, as a coach or as a trainer, dapat makikita mo yan. No? Like in the play wherein nagka-injury yung player mo and then winning na siya, oo nga, nanalo nga, pero yung injury na pag pina-play mo siya, it would derail his or her potential kasi nga may injury siya for a long time, hindi siya worth. So, nalo nga kayo ng isang game, pero you will lose that player years. So, parang, kinuha ko sa kanya yung opportunity just for winning one game. Okay, you have to think as a coach, think of the wider picture. So, ano ba, no? Okay. Take responsible or reasonable measures to protect students, learners, and safeguard their welfare. Understand the role being performed and enact your duty of care, responsibilities when teaching and coaching people under 18 years of age. Okay, so alam nyo na, bakit, no? Then number 4, 4.19, use appropriate training methods which in the long term will benefit students and learners and avoid any that could be harmful. So, yun na, no? Ensure tasks and activities are suitable for their age, experience, ability, and physical and psychological conditions. Ito yung tinatawag natin minsan if we train na there will be times na dapat you have to group the, the, the your students into the level of expertise or the level of abilities. Kasi nga, if you have class A players there and then you have like beginners, tapos pinatugma mo, same routine, same training, tendency is may enjoy yung beginner. Yun nga. Kasi hindi nga siya, beginner pa, hindi pa niya masyadong nakukuha or yung katawan niya is hindi pa adapted to sa katawan sa mga ginagawa ng isang advanced player mo. So, you have to see that. Okay? Next, be fair in the assessment of students, learners, and be sure these assessments are in relation to the objective of the learning. So, provide feedback in a considerate manner and with honesty. Okay? Okay. So, next is always portray and maintain a professional working relationship with your students and learners. Be aware of the power that you as a coach or trainer or or tutor presenter have and the responsibility that goes with that. Okay, so um, I have to end this here kasi medyo talagang mahina yung screen ko. But anyway, I would like to say thank you very much to you guys for again helping me go watching my videos, you know. And if you have suggestions and of course comments, no, or requests, just comment below. Kung ano yung gusto nyo pang i-discuss natin about badminton or even about travel. Kasi I also do travel vlogs. Kung saan nyo gusto, anytime kasi although pandemic ngayon. And of course, lahat-lahat na. No? Basta if you talk about badminton, then just try to comment below. And of course, if you please help me, click the notification bell. And of course, subscribe if you hindi ka pa nakasubscribe sa akin. And share. And of course, if you subscribe, click that notification bell button for more updates and more videos. So, I guess